It's me again. I'm going live in my kitchen. Oh, Lord. Look at my kitchen. Forgot all this was in my kitchen. Oh, wait. That means I have to clean up before I start cooking. Let's see. I forgot how to make this. Vegetable and eggs. Hey guys, it's me again. I'm in the kitchen, being little Miss Susie, changing my name from Aunt Judy to Susie Q. Look at my kitchen. This is a train wreck. This is a train wreck. My kitchen never looks like this. But this is what happened. You guys sent me presents today. So I opened my presents in my kitchen and just left my mess. So in order to cook, I'm going to have to move my presents. Do y'all want to see what I got today in the mail? Well, my dad got a gift. Let me go see if I can go show you his gift. Hang on. Can I go show them your gift? Your sweatshirt?
Yeah, that's in there on my bed.
Oh, Lord. His bedroom's a train wreck. His bedroom's a train wreck. So, hang on. I'm going to show him your gift. Okay, I have to show you his gift he got in the mail today. It's really sweet. Okay, let me put my... My friend Judy sent this to him. She made it for him. Isn't that sweet? So she made him this little sweatshirt. So he got that in the mail, and I got this scrapbook. Wait a minute, where's her name? Oh, here it is. Kelly Hensley from Virginia. She made this for me, and it's basically a scrapbook, and it just has like all kinds of chicken stuff in it that you put in it, and it's kind of like something for me to hand down to, like, you know, when I'm, I guess, dead and gone. My kids will have a scrapbook, and it could have my animals' pictures in it and so forth. And I mean, she just made all kind of like little note cards with, I can't wait to go through all of it, but like little note cards and stuff. But she built this scrapbook for me to start. Recipes, just all kinds of cool stuff. And she just collected it. And so I can't wait to like really sit down and see what's all in it. I love scrapbooks. So Kelly, if you're watching, thank you so much for my scrapbook. This was a fantastic idea, and I love it, and I'm all about, oh, you know what? She put this. This is the magazine I was in. This Hobby Farms. I was in this magazine. She didn't know that, I bet. I was going to look to see if it, but like, you know, that'd be cool to put, you know, article, you know, this was your great-great-grandmother, and she went through a midlife crisis and got chickens, and the next thing you know, she's doing a petting zoo. So it'd be cool to, like, kind of, like, tell my life in a scrapbook and hand it down to my... Oh, she put a little charm in there. I didn't realize that. So it's a great idea. So, Kelly, thank you. Okay. Let me clean my kitchen up, because it is a... Do you not crack up? Do any of y'all do grocery delivery? Okay. Well, I do grocery delivery. And every now and then, they ship me something. And the FedEx guy shows up, and this is what I get in the mail. Y'all are fixing that. I'm like, what's the purpose? Why are you shipping me Cheetos? I don't know. Walmart is crazy. You know that costs them money to ship this. I'm like, just tell me you're out of stock. Don't be shipping me Cheetos. I look like a cow or something. People are, I don't know who's around the marketing behind that, but it wasn't really brilliant. I also got my first side-by-side payment in the mail. That was fun. That was really exciting. Okay. Let's get this party started. Okay, let me tell you what I'm cooking. Cornbread. I gotta wash my hands. I'm gonna cook some cornbread just because I know that it would go with soup. We've got to finish up eating this vegetable soup. Can I tell you that I made this vegetable soup for my dad, and he's been eating egg sandwiches. And I'm like, dude, I made homemade vegetable soup for you. And he's eating egg sandwiches. When you're a cook and you cook and then they eat a sandwich, it's like, really? Okay, how do you make your cornbread? I know some of you people are older than me and you've got those great cornbread recipes. So I'm just going by what's on the back of this package, and that's 1 teaspoon of vegetable shortening or oil, 1 large egg, 1 1/3 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and 2 cups of the buttermilk corn meal. That's what I'm cooking. So if you have something to add to that tastes great, let me know. Oh, let's see what I need to set the oven on. 450. My lips a little tender. It's been one of those days, okay? It's been one of those days. Hey, I need to put my hair up. I don't want to get hair in the food, so give me just a second. Oh, speaking of being on fire, so I don't know if you're just following me or you followed me for a while, but to make a long story short, last Friday, I had to go to the girly girl doctor. Hadn't been in 9 years, yeah, and basically I went to the girly girl doctor. And come to find out, my doctor had booked a tour to tour my farm for that Sunday. Yeah. That was a train wreck. That's one place you don't want to be recognized. But anyway, I had some testing done because... Look at my hair. I had some testing done because this is what's happening. Like everything's going good, everything's normal. Then all of a sudden my face turns blood engine red and I feel like I'm on fire. My body is not on fire. It's just my face. And so I said, look, I went in there and I said, look, I'm fixing to be 53. Am I going through the change? Like just tell me. Am I having hot flashes? Is this what a hot flash is? Is it like, because I feel like I'm on fire. And my face is like hot to touch. And so she did blood work. And she said, okay, so Judy, do you have any blood disorders in your family? And I'm thinking, girl, sit down. My family is a complete train wreck when it comes to medical stuff. Wait, what is this? Wait a minute. Heck, I can make myself look better. Hang on, let's see what I look like. Ooh. Which one do you like? That's Pop. No. Pop. Glow. Hey! I'm sorry, give me a minute. How about that? I think I like Pop. We're gonna give me a little bit of color. So anyway, she said, I said, my family is a train wreck. Both my parents passed away in their early 60s. And I said, my mother passed away. My mother passed away from a stroke. I said she had her factor V through blood clots. So that's a blood disorder. So then she was like, well, I can't put you, you know, I can't talk and read and cook at the same time. All right, 2 cups. She said, you know, I can't put you on a estrogen if you have a blood disorder. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Of all the things that I inherited your like double chin and your blood disorder. You know? Thank you, Mom. So she tested me to see if I had the same blood disorder as my mother. Well, they called me Friday with my results from my blood test of whether I was in menopause or not. And she checked menopause, she checked my thyroid and all that. And she called to tell me my results, and she said, you're not in menopause. I'm like, what the crap's wrong with me? And so I said, is it weird that I'm 53 years old and have not been through menopause? And she said, well, normal women go through menopause around the age of 51. I said, well, leave it to me to be the different girl. And I'm like, I don't understand. She said, well, you're at 78, and to be in menopause, you have to be at 150. I'm like, am I gonna be like 60 years old and hit menopause? So I don't know. I did have a hysterectomy when I was 29, so I didn't know if that caused me not to go in menopause normal, but she said that wouldn't do it because I have one ovary. So I don't know why my face, you know what? I really think if I had to guess, it's probably anxiety. It's probably my anxiety, or like, what do you call it? Anxiety and a panic. I'm not in panic. I guess it's anxiety. I bet you money that it's my anxiety doing this to my face, because I'm going to try to make a note and write it down, like what happened when this occurred, but it occurs a lot. So that means I probably am not handling things very well. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna have to talk to my doctor to see if it's my anxiety, but it probably is. It probably is. 1 1/3. So I don't know if I was glad that I wasn't in menopause, or if and I did say, I said, is there a possibility that I wouldn't go through menopause? And she said, Judy, there's like 1% of women that barely have any side effects from menopause. But I'm not in menopause, so that's not me. I'm just going to be, quit talking, Judy, 1 1/3. 1 1/3. Hey, if I use, this is going to make it fattening, but if I use, some of this heavy whipping cream in with milk, the substitute, would it taste better? Or is that just going to be a train wreck and added calories and I won't taste a difference? Yeah, my lip hurts, I'm not going to lie. I forgive her though. I need one of y'all to tell me if I can do this. Yes. Yes, it's going to be good, or yes, it's going to taste good, or yes, I'm just adding calories for no reason at all. That's so funny. Talk about getting the real, yeah, I'm going to tell you something. The last place that you want to be recognized is when your legs are in stirrups. Yeah. I've been recognized all places, but my legs in stirrups is not really what. Are you? Wait a minute. Are you that girl on Facebook? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm not that girl on Facebook. No. Can you ask me after my legs get out of the stirrups, please? It was not fun. Add some sugar. Shoot, yeah, I'll add some sugar. Well, I actually had exactly 1 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. We'll see. We're all gonna gain about 10 pounds eating this cornbread. I use my duck eggs for baking. How much sugar do I put in it? Premenopausal? She didn't say I was premenopausal. I'm 78. I'm at level 78, whatever that means. I'm not at 150. Okay, I'm not paying attention. 1 egg, 1 1/3, 1/4 a cup of vegetable oil. How much sugar do I put in this? Just a few tablespoons. Okay. Sugar, dun, 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 dun. Oh, honey, honey. Oh, don't you wish we could play some music? I wish I could just break all the rules and be crazy and just do it. But they'll just block me. It's not nice of them. They should know that their Aunt Judy wants to get her groove on while I cook. I can't cook without dancing. I'm just saying. My dad wrecked the side-by-side yesterday. That's probably why I have anxiety. Okay, let me go get the sugar. Oh, honey, honey. The good news is he didn't get hurt.
So that's the good news. But my side-by-side got banged up. $700 worth of damage. But my dad's okay, and that's what counts.
I am making cornbread. This heavy whipping cream has made my cornbread a little thick. Is that normal? Or is this gonna be a train wreck? I'm gonna do 3. I feel like I should put a little bit of milk. Look, see how thick it is? I'm gonna have to put some milk. Add 3 tablespoons sugar. Okay, I did that. Add a little bit of milk. See, this is why I cook live now. Because if you weren't sitting here, I would make decisions for myself, and I am not a cook. I am not a cook. And I would make, oh shoot. I just sprayed milk everywhere. And I would, look at this. See how thick it is? That's too thick. That's a train wreck. My cornbread's gonna taste awful. The great thing about being married to Shane is he loves everything that I cook, good or bad. He would never say, this is disgusting. I'll say it's disgusting, but he's gonna go, Judy, this is delicious, good job. He always compliments my cooking, whether it's good or a train wreck. Okay, this needs a little bit more. I'll tell you, I know, let's see how many calories is in this. Do you know how many calories is in this? There's 50 calories in 1 tablespoon. So, how many tablespoons are in 1 1/3 cup? With some, Alexa. Oh, I don't have her plugged in. Hang on, we'll ask Alexa. Let me get her turned on. I'm fixing to see how many calories I just made this cornbread. Okay, how many calories are in milk? Alexa's turning on. Well, it doesn't tell me tablespoons. Okay, that's much better. Come on, Alexa. Much better. It probably could use a little bit more milk. I turned on your Alexa. Alexa! She ain't talking. I thought she's ready. Alexa, play Let's Groove Tonight. I'll let you play music, I can't.
This is station based on Let's Groove Tonight by Larry D, featuring the Sly Guys.
Alexa, stop before I get in trouble. Alexa, how many tablespoons are in 1 1/3 cup?
1.3333 cups is 21.33 tablespoons. By the way, you can thank the driver of your most recent delivery, and we'll share your...
Alexa, what is 21 times 50?
21 times 50 is 1,050.
Y'all, there's 1,050 calories. There's 1,050 calories in my cornbread with the milk alone. This better be good, is all I gotta say. It better be delicious.
I don't know if I can make myself eat it. Oh my gosh, 1,000 calories just in whipping cream. So how, let's see. Alexa, I don't know how to say what.
I pronounced that what, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
How do I ask Alexa how many pieces, what size pan is this? Alexa, how many slices of cornbread is in a pan?
The number of slices of cornbread in a pan can vary depending on the size of the pan and the recipe used. In most cases...
Okay, Alexa, stop. How many slices of cornbread are in a 10-inch skillet? Oh, Alexa, turn it up. Alexa, how many slices of cornbread are in a 10-inch skillet?
From recipes.com. Arrange 8 bread slices in pan.
8.
Cook 3 minutes on each side or until bread is golden brown.
Alexa, what is 8 divided by 1,000?
8 divided by 1,000 is 0.008.
Oh, I did it wrong. Alexa, what is 1,000 divided by 8?
1,000 divided by 8 is 125.
Oh, there's only 125 calories in my cornbread. Shoot, I can eat it. That's not too bad, is it? I don't think so. 120, well, of course, that don't include that's just the milk. So it's 125 calories just in the milk. That don't include, there's not much calories in an egg. There is a lot of calories in, why do I care? Why do I care? It's the freaking, Judy, it is Friday night. Have you a piece of cornbread? Jeez. Okay, I'll put this in the oven. I did bring me a bottle of water. I have no idea what I did with it. 125 calories, and so I'm gonna say probably 150 calories in a slice of cornbread. But you see, you gotta think about it. You know that the vegetable soup is not that many calories. Okay, first of all, it has lean venison in it. It does have some potatoes in it, which is starch, but it has vegetables. So you might as well say it's 0 points or 0 calories for, or almost 0 calories for your soup. So you can pig out on your cornbread when you make it with whipping cream, okay? I'll let y'all know how it turns out. You have to think about balance, kids. When you overindulge is when you find yourself in trouble. It's all about balance, okay? It is herpes on my lip. I got herpes on my lip. That's what happens when you play with fire. Just saying. Just saying. I am cooking cornbread. Fattening cornbread. Okay, so I wonder what the difference is if I'd have used milk. And then I forgot I added sugar to it too. Kayla and I are trying some things different with social media. Let's groove tonight. Okay, I think that's hot enough. Okay. Okay. It kind of looks still kind of cool. I hope it turns out good. All right, how long am I cook this sucker? People are so weird. Like, what do they do? Do they just sit around and watch people's live and just like say the craziest things? You know what I'm saying? This says 20 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 18 minutes.
Good afternoon, Judy. 18 minutes. Starting now.
I mean, what do they do? Do they just sit around and scroll through and just try to get a wow out of people? I mean, people are weird. They are so weird. And I thought it was just on Facebook. I didn't realize, like, I've never really had any problems going live on YouTube. But y'all have to remember, I go live at 7 o'clock in the morning. You know? So, like, they're all asleep. The crazies are asleep. That's the best time to go live, is at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, if you need a serious live, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't want to be distracted by the crazies, you need to join a 7 o'clock live. There's food on my top lip. Honey, I wished it was food. Don't y'all? I wish that was food right there. Anyway, my lives in the morning at 7 o'clock are very serious. Like if I got this in the mornings, I don't think that I could properly talk with meaning behind it, because I would be distracted from chaos. But like in the afternoon lives, you know, I'm silly, I'm dancing in the kitchen, you know what I mean? I'm silly. So like, it's not really distracting me as far as trying to talk to y'all. It distracts Kayla though, because Kayla can't understand a word I'm saying because she's too busy blocking people, right? But I'm just glad that I'm protected at 7 o'clock in the morning, so that I can share my testimony. I'm just saying, because I don't think I could do it. I don't think that I could handle the crazies. Kayla's great. Kayla's doing a great job. Yeah, you just have to, you just got to stay true to yourself and just not really call those people out, but just not entertain the behavior. Because I feel like people that do that, they want their behavior to be entertained, you know what I'm saying? And so when we just block them and ignore it, and that's the best way to be. Okay, I guess they are distracting me because I'm sitting here talking about it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let me just tell y'all what's happening right now. So what time is it? It doesn't tell me what time it is because, here it is, 3:11. So I have, you know, I do incubation projects in schools. So in April, I have 8 incubation projects. That's a lot. That's a lot of eggs. That's like 22 times 8. Alexa, what's 22 times 8?
22 times 8 is 176.
So that's 176 eggs that I have to have fertile. Okay, well, and I have a lot of hens. My hens outnumber my roosters by far. Okay. So in order for me to do this incubation project, I am going to have to bring in more roosters because I need them breeding, because I need these eggs fertile in April. So my main rooster in my big coop decides to get sick this week. Yeah. He started out not sick. He started out injured. What are you doing?
Expect light rain next hour.
Oh. It's gonna rain in the next hour. He loves the weather. Any kind of weather idea for a gift, let me know, because he is the weatherman. Anyway, so I need fertile eggs. And so my rooster injured its foot and was hopping around. Well, then what happened was when it got injured, it ended up getting respiratory. So then he's separated. He's getting treatment, but he's not gonna, he's gonna have to stay separated for a while, which means I have no rooster in my big coop on either side, which means that I'm not gonna be able to have 176 eggs come April. So what did I do? I've bought 2 roosters, which is the funniest thing because I've never bought a rooster a day in my life. Like, I always have too many roosters, and I've never been in a situation where I didn't have enough roosters, but I am right now. And so in order for these kids not to be disappointed with their incubation project, we got to get the groove on around here. Like, we gonna have to be setting it on fire, grooving our thing with these hens. Okay, so I am bringing in 2 roosters, and the 2 roosters that I'm bringing in are Tolbent Polish roosters. That is the same rooster as the rooster that hates my guts, okay? And I'm praying to goodness that they are not mean. He says they're not, but they've never been with girls. So they are grown, but they've never bred before. So I'm gonna put 1 rooster in one side of the coop, 1 rooster in the other side, and pray for the best. And pray that my eggs get fertile for these children to learn the life cycle of a chick. So we have to hope. Candlelight and soft music in the hen house. Yes. I'm gonna have to go and, what's that song? Let's Get It On. I'm gonna have to go in there and start singing that song because they gotta get it on because we got kids to teach. So I'm getting 2 roosters this afternoon. And normally when you introduce, especially a rooster, to a flock that is grown, there is serious fighting going on. It is usually a train wreck because there is a pecking order. When your rooster that's on your yard sees that you have brought in other roosters, they are ticked. And they're going to beat the snot to show the other roosters that they're boss and that they own this yard and they better not touch their girls. That's usually what happens. So I'm afraid in the next week, my farm's going to be a train wreck. Luckily, I don't have any tours this weekend because my son had a performance this weekend and I had blocked off this weekend from working so I could go see him perform. He is in a theater show and all the cast members got COVID. So now they're not performing this weekend, they're performing next weekend. So I have a period where people won't be on my farm, and it worked out perfect because it'll be an adjustment period for all these roosters to get used to each other. So I'm probably going to have to lock these roosters up in my runs to show them who their girlfriends are and where they live, because you have to kind of like lock roosters or chickens up for a couple of days so they know where home is. And once they learn where home is, they go back there every night. A lot of people that see all the chickens on my farm, they go, because there's 150 plus chickens out there running around, and they're like, how do they know? Do they put themselves to bed or do you put them to bed? I'm like, no, they go get in the bed on their own. And they're like, how do they do that. That's what chickens do. Once they learn where home is, they'll go put themselves back in the bed every single night and wait for you to shut the door. But they have to learn where home is, because if they don't know where home is, they'll go roost places that they shouldn't. They'll go roost places that they shouldn't, and predators could attack them. So I have to protect them. What you eating? What you eating?
Boiled eggs.
Okay, I was just wondering what you're eating. So the new roosters will be here in the next hour, and they'll be beautiful. So anyway, hopefully, if you were not on my Facebook Live, so I'll tell you, this is not food on my lip. So what happened was I was live on Facebook, and I was showing them this hen that I went and got because it was stuck in a cage. And I went and got the hen, and I was holding the hen up, and I was telling the hen it was going to have a great life at Snead's Farmhouse, and it would never be locked up again. And the next thing you know, she bit my lip. Yeah, and blood's coming out of my lip. So that's what happened with my lip. I just haven't, it's been hurting, so I haven't quite cleaned it off. Alexa, how much longer?
You have 7 minutes and 40 seconds left on your 18-minute timer.
Don't you love Alexa? What did we do before Alexa is all I've got to say. Gosh, my phone's about to die again. Let me go get the charger. Me and my phone. I'll come in here. Yeah, my dad backed into a tree. I guess it was yesterday. It was yesterday. Yeah, he backed into a tree. It wasn't good. And he was so upset. He was upset because he didn't see, you know, he has glaucoma and he's lost his peripheral vision. So he turned around, and in his peripheral vision, he didn't see the tree. So he hit the tree with the side-by-side, and it upset him. It upset him bad, but it's not bad. As a matter of fact, he was like, I'll pay for it to fix it. And Shane and I were like, we are not about to ask him to pay $700-800 to fix that. He's got enough to pay for. So we're just, Shane said he would try to fix it. So anyway, it was hard. It was hard to see that, because I thought that I was making right decisions getting that side-by-side for him, because I thought he would be able to really enjoy it. And I didn't realize that I wasn't thinking. I guess it hasn't sunk in to me yet, the reality of what's happening. I guess I'm living in La La Land, and I thought, okay, you're going to take his car away, but I'm going to give him this side-by-side to drive. And I guess I just wasn't thinking. I just wasn't thinking. So, anyway. Today, one thing that was kind of cool, so where I live sort of out in the country. It's in the country, but it's not the country. But we can get on the side-by-side and ride the back roads to the dollar store. So me and my dad got on the side-by-side and rode to the dollar store because his nurse, my dad's blood pressure's extremely low, which is why he's dizzy and falling. So we had to go get him Gatorade. So we drove the side-by-side to the Gatorade. I'm crazy. We rode the side-by-side to the dollar store to get Gatorade. And that was kind of fun. Me and him just, got on it, and, it was really fun. It's kind of cool that you can ride your side-by-side to the dollar store, because we're not on the main road. We're on back roads, and they're not even paved. They're like rocked. So anyway, yeah, I thought about that, Darlene. I really did. I thought about, because it doesn't have a rearview mirror. And I'll be honest, I have had neck surgery and I have 4 plates in my neck and 8 screws. And I have a hard time turning my head far to see. So I have to turn my whole body to see. And so I probably need a rear view mirror too, because I'm surprised I hadn't hit a tree, to be honest. You know, it's a big, side by side's big. So anyway, we had so much fun today. Him and I got on the gator and we rode around the property, and we rode to the dollar store and got him some Gatorade, and it was fun. It made my day to see him happy. It really did. So anyway, thanks for joining me this afternoon. James, are you new to my page? I've not seen you before. And Denise, I have doors on mine. Denise, are you new or do I know you? I think you've been here. Okay, James. Well, welcome to my page. I hope that you'll subscribe. I have, just to give you a little background about me, I'm a petting zoo. I'm open to the public. I do field trips. I provide volunteer hours for group homes. I do sober living facilities. But I have all kinds of animals. I have alpacas and mini cows, sheep, goats, pigs, a donkey, turkeys, chickens, peacocks, ducks, rabbits, tortoise. I don't know what I'm leaving out. I have all kinds of animals, and I am open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to the public to come tour my farm. So if you follow me, you'll see that I do a lot of tours, but I'm a nonprofit farm. So that's what I do. And that's the way I can give back to my community, is open my farm for tours. And my animals are super tame, like super, super tame. My pigs can sit like dogs. It's just... it's really cool to come out here. It's life-changing. So I try to create my life of tours through YouTube, so that the people that can't tour my farm can tour them through seeing me on YouTube. And it's not something that I'm great and I'm good at. It's strictly my animals. My animals change lives. It has been amazing. So that's what I'm all about. And I'm kind of a silly girl, so I joke a lot. So it's just who I am. So I'm glad that you're here, James. I'll tell you this, that my page is very safe. I don't discriminate against beliefs or religion or anything. I'm very open to anybody, and I don't judge. And that's what I preach on my page, is that everyone is welcome. And I will let you know that I don't allow anybody on my page to discriminate. I will nip a butt in it in 0.2 seconds. And that's not just against beliefs. It's also against disabilities and so forth. I am a big believer of, we're all in this together. And we're all survivors of something. And we're all like trying to keep our head above water. And so this page is very safe. So I'm glad you're here, James. And Kayla is my backup person. So when you hear a lot of people talk about Kayla, Kayla works on my farm, and she's my moderator. And yeah, we have a good followers. Okay, Denise, I know you know what? I wore my gloves just this week. When it was cold, freezing, I wore my gloves. And I had the little keeper on it. And it was so wonderful. So I know who you are now. I'm sorry. I know exactly who you are. Oh, it's time to let my cornbread out. Let's see if it's burnt. If it tastes nasty. Oh, Lord. It smells good. I think I'm gonna let it cook. Alexa, stop. I wonder, let's see. Should I stick a toothpick in it? James, do not follow me for cooking tips, because I'm not a cook. I'm just a weirdo in the kitchen. No, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. I'm just a weirdo in the kitchen. I don't know how to cook. I'm just live, and this is what I do. It looks good. Okay, I'm gonna start. See, can I turn this around? Hey! Okay. We're gonna let it cool a minute, and then we're gonna do a taste test. And I'm gonna see if this 1,000,000-calorie cornbread tastes good. But I gotta go plug my phone in. It does look yummy. So it'll go good. I know this sounds weird. I like to cook. I like to cook. I like the thought of cooking. Isn't that cute? Imagine that in your bedroom, okay? Anyway, you see we're total opposites. But I like to cook. But a lot of times I do not understand recipes. Yeah. Like, a lot of times there's ingredients in there that I've never even heard of. And I'm like, what is this? You know? And I don't have a mom or grandma to call and go, what the heck is this? Where do you find it at the grocery store? So, like, I find myself stressed out a lot. And then, like, when I read a recipe, I'm a lot like Shane, where I look at the recipe and look at the ingredients and try to cook it myself without reading the instructions. Do you ever do that? And then it turns out a train wreck because you didn't read the instructions on how to cook it. You just looked at the ingredients. And then, see, I'm bad about substituting, like that heavy whipping cream. I'm like, hey, this might sound good. I'm just going to stick this in there. And then it ends up being a train wreck. And I'm like, why didn't I just stick to the recipe? That's me. That is, what does it look like? I mean, come on. What is that on your wall? Look, it has antlers, okay? So it just, I don't know. I guess I'm a weirdo. I should read the recipe and then try to cook it. Yeah. I come live to learn how to cook. Because usually people on here know how to cook. And then I can go, how much do I put in this? And I don't have to read the instructions. They can tell me. Really? God, people are so stupid. Okay, Judy, don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. Focus, Judy, focus. People are so goofy. People are so weird. Anyway. James, I go live on Monday and Wednesday mornings at 7 a.m. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. It's early, but I promise you there's no crazies. And I don't talk about really the farm much. I talk about mental health. And I talk about things that I have been through in my life and how I got to where I am today. Because, James, I wanted to live in New York and dance on Broadway. And I'm in Coleman, Alabama in overalls. And I like to tell people how I got to where I am today because it was not something that I ever thought I would do. So the mornings, it's not just women, it's women and men. And we usually have about 100 plus people on our lives. And all I talk about is mental health. And I talk about situations that I'm in or have been in and how I break things down to try to figure out what people are trying to tell me that are being ugly or I interpret things wrong. So that's what I normally do in the mornings is go live about that. Yeah, we have really good talks in the morning. I don't, like we all learn. I've heard of putting jalapenos in the cornbread. Don't they call it Mexican cornbread or something? Yeah. I've been through a lot, hadn't we all, though? And I talk about difficult things. I don't, when you join me live at 7 o'clock, I do not hold back. I do not. It is up close and personal with real situations that I have been through my entire life. So, I got pecked by a chicken. That's what happened to me. Yeah, I got pecked by a chicken. I got right there in the lip. Thank you, Will. Yeah, it hurt. I wish I could pronounce your name, Rose. Last name is Rose. Kasumi? I don't know how to say your name. You're always here and you're a big supporter of mine, and I thank you so much. It's really sweet. Yeah, I kind of got kissed by a chicken. She was a little rough. Okay, she was a little rough. She was just really excited to be on Snead's Farmhouse. Oh, so how do you do? So do you drizzle honey on the cornbread? I have some fresh honey. Oh my gosh, I'm going to try that. You put butter on it too? Okay. We're fixing to go eat a 2,000 calorie. We're fixing to eat a 2,000 calorie. But I have fresh honey. It smells delicious. I'm just saying. Gosh, my phone is on red. Okay. I hope my phone does not die. Okay. Okay, I don't have real butter. I have country crop. So all you farm people, don't be making fun of my butter. I should have known that made 8 pieces. Oh. It may fall apart because it's hot. I know I have a pie server somewhere. Isn't this cute? Just saying. Oh, it's so falling apart because it's hot. It's still gonna be good though. Okay, so I put the butter and then put, is that enough butter? And then I drizzle the honey on top of it. It looks like cake. Yeah. God, please. People are so crazy. I don't know how much honey to put. This is a train wreck if you're a diet person. Just to let you know, this is a complete train wreck. Oh my, Larry! Come here. I'm gonna make him taste it. They gave me this recipe. Come close so they can see you. Okay. Take a bite. It's cornbread.
But good.
It's good, isn't it?
That's all you got?
You want to, here, you can have this. Here's your spoon. I made it for our soup tonight.
Oh, okay.
Do you like it with honey and butter? It's good, isn't it? I don't know who just told me to use honey and butter on cornbread, but girl, you rock the house is all I can tell you. You rock the house. Whoever told me to use the whipping cream. Now, whew, that is delicious. I mean, delicious. Shane's gonna think he died and went to heaven. That sugar does. Oh, I should have said the sugar. Whoever told me to put sugar. It tastes like, it kind of tastes like cake and cornbread mixed. I don't know. I can't explain it. Y'all, that is delicious. Thank you for joining me and showing me how to do cornbread because, wow. You saw my dad. He was like, we got any more? Give me some more of that. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for being so, I'm sorry, this is going to drive me crazy. Thanks for being so supportive of my farm and me. Thanks for encouraging me to try new things. You know, my New Year's resolution this year was to be a better wife. And by being a better wife, my husband receives love through his stomach. Okay, most men do. So I have really tried to get out of my comfort zone to try new things and to be a better cook. And making him happy makes me happy. I've learned to make bread. I've learned to make biscuits. The best cornbread in the whole wide world from you, from Sherry, and from other people that support my farm. So thank you. I will see you next time. Love y'all. Bye.